Hi, my name is Shamara. So before coming to college, I was working in the legal field for about 6 years. It was really busy and a crazy world out there, but while I was being mentored by a friend of mine in the same field as me, 2 years ago, she was sharing with me about how she took a gap year to go to Bible college. And I remember her saying it was one of the best experiences of her life. And at that time, I remember thinking, that's great, but it's really not for me. I can think of so many different ways of spending a gap year, traveling to Europe, sleeping in, drinking coffee, definitely not more exams and Bible college. But I'm really glad that I didn't close the door to Bible college, and I considered coming to SMBC. I attended a couple of open days and dipping in lectures as well, where I had a chance to talk to different lecturers and also just see how being a student would feel like again, just being motivated and inspired by being able to sit under God's word and be embraced by all that theological education could offer. And yes, so late last year I was thinking about studying part-time, but the opportunity came for me to go full-time, and I decided to sign up for full-time and live here on campus as well. And I can honestly say it has been both terrifying but also really exciting and such a valuable and rich experience. And I'm so glad I made that decision at the start of this year. What I really enjoyed about being here at SMBC is just the chance to be really challenged and pushed theologically. So often at lectures, you're not only just encouraged and shaped by what you're learning from the Bible. I find the lecturers are really challenging you to think deeply about what this means and how you can apply it in ministry and in life. I also found that they're really generous with their time. So often I'd come out of a lecture with my friends and we'd be like, wow, this has just really challenged me, or I have so many more questions. And the lecturers will just spend time with you at morning tea, answering your questions very patiently, or if you have concerns about assignments or essays, they will spend that time talking through questions with you. And I've learned a lot about being generous that way and I will take a lot of that with me as I head out of SMBC as well. What other things I've loved about college has been principals hours. So before coming to college, I used to sit on the train and listen to it on my podcast, and being able to sit here in real time and be challenged by God's word, sing with other people and pray together on a Wednesday midweek in the busyness of exams and assignments has just been another way that I've seen college not just be committed to my academic learning and my theological education, but also shaping my character and helping me to love Jesus more and live that out. And there are just a whole bunch of other ways that I think college throughout the week challenges me to not just think about what I'm learning, but also to apply that in ways that will grow my character. And I think finally for me, relationships is what has been so fruitful and valuable here. For me personally, I'm a really intentional person. I love meeting new people and building relationships that will last. And there are so many opportunities here at college to do that. There are day students who are coming in and learning with me. There are part-time students who are taking night classes, who I get to meet, who are doing different types of ministry around Australia. There are missionaries who come in each week, and I get to hear about all the amazing things that God is doing across the world. And there are just people who have come from all over the world, like Nepal and Malaysia, who love Jesus and who want to learn at college here and go back and share the good news about Jesus. And that is so encouraging to me, and it's something that I can take with me as I do ministry in my local church and as I go back to work as a worker here in Sydney as well. So overall, it has been such a wonderful experience. Yes, there are challenges. There are challenges of living in close proximity to other people, but God has used that. God has used that to shape me. God has used that to challenge my own prejudices and preconceived notions and to grow me into the type of person He can use as I take this next step forward. And before coming to college, I wrote down how can SMBC help me with what God has prepared for me in life and ministry? And I can honestly say that God has used SMBC to prepare, equip, shape, and challenge me for this next season of serving Him. And bottom line, if anything, college has been an opportunity for me to just love Jesus all the more, to love His plans and purposes for this world so much more.